reset the stream. It all still says it is good, so if I don't know what's going on, basically. It says that people are watching, it says it's all live, Twitch is giving me a feed. Oh, okay, so restarting the stream did it. Which it shouldn't have done, but also apparently now the chat is broken. Hang on. Twitch, are you connected? Because I can see that Lollies has said hello in the Twitch chat, it's just the Twitch chat has not caught up. So consider me very confused right now. This should be working just fine. According to every indicator I've got, except for the chat not working properly, it is working just fine. It's just not working quite right. Oh, and now it's saying I've got 0 watches. Yeah. Well, Twitch said it's okay. I guess. I am sorry about this. It's just let's check my video producer mode. What does video producer say I'm doing? Frostpunk, playing this session. You got 1 minute 36 on this past broadcast. Okay. What about live? What is live doing? Live is saying that I am currently live. Shocker. Yeah, but according to this, all systems are go. Twitch says I'm fine. Both of my computers are saying I'm fine. Twitch chat's not working properly. So I'm not seeing that Lol has said hello in that. But it is apparently all live, so I'm going to keep on going and treat it as such. So, yeah. Just going to keep on going. I think I need more coal, don't I? Yeah, I need more coal, flat out. So, store coal. But yeah. I guess I need to redo my intro in case that's been separated now. So, hello everyone, this is IronMark3. Welcome back to Frostpunk Session 7, because Twitch is apparently not working quite right. I'm not entirely sure myself, but hey, what can you do? These things happen, unfortunately. But it seems to be good. Something just happened. Oh, Book of Laws. Adaption. Do I need anything out of here? The only thing I can use is ceremonial funerals. There's no laws to send my kids into forced labour about all this. So. Yeah, I can't tell my kids to go work for me. Which is a shame, but, you know, there's no kids here. So what are you going to do about it? Death is an everyday thing. Why celebrate? Bless you, each of our fallen must be honoured. Oop, we're getting some people getting sick. Also, why did it slow down again? Oh, because we're about to get heated up. I see. Okay, we've got heat and we've got someone waiting. What are you waiting at? Oh good, you're the one that I'm very worried about. Stone ship for further exploration. A steam lorry and a supply depot. And of course they're further out as well. Abandoned long ago. Nothing can be seen. Hit the steam lorry please. The thing is, if I lose the scout team, I think I lose their supplies entirely as well. So that's going to be an issue. I can also shut down the temperature because everything is okay for the most part. So I can shut down the boilers, shut down most of this stuff. That becomes chilly. Yeah, for the most part I don't need the additional boiler capacity. But I need to keep some things up. So yeah, that'll do. Temperature is adjusted. We'll take down the hothouses as well.
Work time. Get moving.
Yep, all absolutely fine. Okay, temperature's rock solid. What we've got though is incoming temperature drops, another 2 temperature drops. We just got a +2, so -2. We'll again be fine. Seems to be working. So yeah, I'm just going to treat it as it is. Oh, and it's no longer pausing when we get guys reaching their destination. Ordinary shelter. It's a steel bunker. Looks well preserved, so we might be able to find some resources. Okay. Very sturdy bunker. Who designed it for never showed up. We found some priceless resources inside. It might also serve as a safe house for our scouts during their exploration of Frostland. A safe house? Does that mean I am to expect I can keep my scouts alive if I don't bring them back in time for a storm? Still, I've got the infirmary at least, so I can actually start taking care of people better. So, I need that. What can we do? We can get better steam-powered mining. We do need steam miners to try and sort that stuff out. We can also get industrial hothouse for more food, but our actual shortage right now is coal. So let's get that to get some more coal. You're waiting as well at the broken vehicle. Belonged to members of the expedition New Manchester. It's clearly too heavy for the ice that rode over. Using it was pure suicide. Observation tower and a damaged snowcat. Oh wait, I heard something. I just heard something, so I turned away, and it was the Twitch stream actually on my laptop. So, yep, that's definitely working. If I get startled by a little bit of noise from it. Snowcat, I want to find out what's happened to Manchester. I think that's more the priority, really. The Snowcat would be good to find out more about it, but don't really want to do that right now. I can send an automaton out after it later. What I now need is, I've got the steam core. I can go ahead and build an infirmariatus, so an infirmary can go up. Where to put it though is the question. I think in the heat zone over here is probably a good idea. Yeah, let's build it right here next to this place. That seems a good spot because it's right in the heat zone, so it'll be okay. Use the existing heat zones before I have to expand further. Because so much of this one seems to be about economy. No thanks, care house, thank you. What we do, it's hard for families to properly care for the invalid. Places like this make it life easier for us all, so hooray for more hope. I'm probably going to lose a massive amount of hope though when I find New Manchester. If this follows the pattern of the previous one at all, probably will. When these people realise that they were going to save someone, but it's like, nope. Nothing there anymore. Sucks to be you, but you're out of luck. I need those steam cores so bad, though. Okay, we have got upgraded coal mines, which we can't actually use because we don't have a steam core. Wait a sec, that doesn't seem right. I get the steam core back if I dismantle the previous coal mine. I just can't select the new coal mine to place it on top of the previous coal mine because I don't have the steam. Oh. Oh. To be fair though, this is the first time I've tried to use the coal mines, so I was not aware that level 2 coal mines need 2 steam cores, not 1. However, a level 2 is actually better than the level 1 as well. It produces more coal. It's 240 for a level 1, 600 for a steam coal mine. So actually dismantling one and doing that is a good idea. How much coal I've got? I'm fine for coal, so go ahead and dismantle. And do we want anything else? The steam sawmill does not require a steam core at all, it's just flat out better. What I really want though is... how close am I to needing bigger power? Still a ways off, actually. But I can now get houses, which is what I was aiming for. I just forgot. So, houses. We can actually put people in the houses. We can also disable our medical care and throw them into the infirmary instead. So, get rid of that. And they will be able to help deal with all of that stuff. Excelente. It also gives us some extra resources as well, which is also nice. Right, I think I need to dismantle both of these and then just build a new one. Oh, I accelerated right after they arrived. Where are you? Steam lorry. Steam cores, thank you. 3 steam cores plus metal, please. Then check the supply depot and then I think I'm going to tell them to leg it. I mean, the storm front is very rapidly approaching now. It's like that's there, so that means these areas are going to start freezing up fairly soon, I think. I'm having to guess. I don't know when the outer locations will start to freeze. But it can't be long. The warehouse. What's here? More food, wood. Moderate effort, just crates containing supplies. Nothing else out there. That is all okay. So, you guys can actually come back. I might have to task you somewhere else afterwards, but you guys can actually come back for now. We got people coming back to our city. And that was the observation tower. Point better euros ahead of us, and when we get to the top of it, we can see New Manchester. Many strands of smoke smoke rise can be seen rising from it, which means it's still inhabited. Reach them as soon as possible. Site discovered New Manchester and cracked ice. I wish I had another search team operating out here, because there's too much to search and not enough teams, I think, right now. But at least I'm going to find New Manchester before the storm hits. So there is that. Just need the coal. I don't have any outposts out there. Did I have a research outpost, actually? I don't think I did. No, but I never actually got... I can't get research, can I? Sorry, for outposts. I think that's just a catch-all kind of thing. Strange acquisitions. Yeah, outposts are not actually available to me. Shame that. I must have figured that out last time as well. It's just I got a bit distracted. Ah, yes, that's what I want to see. All of my people, now that we've actually got decent medical care, they're very rapidly getting treated and sent back out to get back to work. That is very good. Food rations are kind of... Wait a sec, what are you doing? Storage near... I'm full on iron? Oh, wow. Really? I need more storage. Jeez. Can I actually build the steam coal mine? I actually can. I can upgrade it. And now we just need some depots to help hold some more of this stuff that we've got lying around. There we go. Oh, now we've not got the wood to properly do the roads. That's okay. Right, you've arrived at Supply Depot. Explore it. Oh, yep, first ones are freezing over. Heavy chests containing value supplies when searching through the shack. Food and wood. Jolly good. But yep, we are now entering danger zone. The furthest ones are actually starting to freeze, so it's about time I was starting to get people coming back. I don't think I'm going to get a chance to go to that Snowcats, at least not until the storm, not before the storm gets to it.
Work time. Get back to work.
Okay, we've actually got that storage. You can hold steel. We've got too much steel going in because we just don't have the cores to build the automatons for it. There we go. Oh yeah, there was something else as well mentioned in a comment on the most recent part. Actually, I forgot about it for a few moments, and that is that I can, if I want my automatons to build to do a bit more work, I can reduce their loading times. Because what I was thinking about, which is how people have to go to the cookhouse to get their food and then they go back is an actual time factor in how the city runs. It turns out to be true, according to the comment that I got. So, with that in mind, I want cookhouses spread out so that people can get at it more easily with roads. And to help supply the automatons, I actually want to have steam hubs nearby because they can refuel from the steam hubs as well. So just to help the automatons keep on trucking with as little time lost as possible. I don't have to have them on though. I've noticed them refueling from steam hubs that are inactive. But it would say, for example, this one here, which has just wandered off back to the centre of the city. They wouldn't need to do that anymore. Oh, you're there. New Manchester. Bigger than ours, yet it seems far less advanced and more crowded. Ooh. Oh, that doesn't look too good. A dimly glowing generator stands in the middle of a shanty town. There are so many people here. Too many. They look sick, underfed, and most of them don't have a proper roof over their heads. Nothing can save them from the coming storm, except us. Must focus on our survival, or we will try to help them. Do our best. Well, we can try to send some stuff out. This might be a bit of a problem, though. So we will do our best to help them. Let's hit the cracked ice then. Only thing standing out is probably going to give me some further exploration. So let's actually hit the damaged snowcat instead and then come back. We do not need to let our scout crews get caught out. Aid from New Manchester. Those people are lacking almost everything needed to survive. We can try to help them, but only automatons will be able to carry the supplies across the Windset Wastelands to them. Yeah, thought so. So the automatons being able to go out on the missions is needed. If you want to help them survive the storm, first they need construction materials, wood and steel, to build shelters. Just at the beginning, they'll need much more, especially food and coal. Coal, wouldn't it? Food and coal. I don't have much by way of food and coal. Well, so gather 600 wood, 600 steel, 1 automatons, and send the relief expedition. I can't store all that either, but I can get an additional factory up. Well, I could if I had a steam core. The fact I didn't call back my steam cores, though, is actually really, really a problem now. Is there anything I want to do with you guys? Nah, not really. Let's check. How much can I actually hold? Steel and wood management. 750 of each is what I can handle. So let's have one more storage for each of those. Which lets me have 1,200 of each. They need 600, so that's half of my storage capacity on both. My coal storage, how's that going? My coal storage goes up to 6,300 out of the required 8,000. So I still need a bunch more storage for that, actually. Resources, nope. Not really. If we're going to need more food, though, we need the hothouse upgrade. 30 raw food, 60 raw food per day. Yep, get the hothouse upgrade sorted out. At the very least. And apparently we've got an unassigned automaton who I should have assigned by now. Oh, so many resources. So many resources. Wow. So very many resources. How long does it take you to get out to there? A day 17. Got 12 days until the cold strikes. We can do that. Wasn't there a thing operating around here, actually? No, oh, yeah, there is a sawmill operating there. It's just taking its own sweet time to do stuff. So, houses. Let's go ahead and get the houses out. So, at least we're sorted out in that respect. Though admittedly I'm kicking everyone out of the houses too. Not the greatest thing to do. But then I can go to resources and I didn't research what I thought I researched. I thought I researched the steam sawmills, but I didn't. Are you guys steam? Yeah, you guys are steam. Okay, so now it's again a question of building up resources to do what I need to do.
Workday ends. It's off time.
Come on, people, hurry up and build your new homes. Let's get my idle guy over onto that sawmill there too. Yep, there we go. All houses, all sorted. We've got a thing. We just need to gather an automaton and the materials to send out. Let's set you to... Oh wait, the stuff arrived. Actually, we should have been started building already. So get that started out. We're going to get some automatons onto this. We also need to get an additional steam coal mine, since we can now do that. And is there anything else we can do to boost our intake? Not right this moment. Hot houses and cookhouses, care houses, infirmaries. We've got pretty much everything we need right now. You're back. And you're not needed anywhere else right now, so you are absolutely fine. I can actually pull you back and put you guys to work in the city itself. Getting more food, actually, as it happens. But still, you know, more food. Get more stuff. Oop, slow down again. Okay, you're on. I want you off. Because if I turn those off, then the automatons can still use them for refueling, as I said before. They just won't be burning any coal to heat the area around it because that's not required. It's just a case of getting automatons ready and out the door. Industrial hothouses. Okay, we've got industrial hothouses. We can build the better hothouses. What we need next is steam sawmills. We need more wood, drastically. But we need more coal. That's starting to flow in thanks to all this nonsense. Oh wait, that spare automaton was because of the coal. Yeah, because that coal mine got taken down. I'll just move an automaton over there from the steel supply. I don't need that much steel right now. I've got more of it than I've got everything else. However, it is slightly disconcerting the fact that no one's actually talking in chat, so... I am waffling to myself, as per usual. Oops. Promise fulfilled. Hey, I said I'd give you a little bit of time off. That's absolutely fine. I gave you some time off. Industrial hothouses. Yes, get those built, please. Your automaton. Oh, that actually took away some resources I was wanting. Because I did have enough metal and steel, but now I don't. Well, sorry, metal. I had enough metal. I almost had enough wood, but now I've built those, so I don't quite. But I can start to gather some food, at least.
Workday ends. It's off time.
Several huge bags inside the Rex. And it's given me 117 metal. That's good. Okay, you guys can come back now, though. Because that area is going to be next to freeze, I think. So it's time to pull you in as well. We also don't have enough people cooking, as it turns out. So let's actually up the cooking rate to 3 per. 3 to 6 to 3 out of 5. That's 60%. Ooh. The messenger lived. Yep, because we got that infirmary. Captain, we managed to treat the messenger from New Manchester. He's made a full recovery. Thank you. If I'd been in New Manchester, I'd have died. We don't have the means to treat such deep frostbite. His city seems to be dangerously underdeveloped. Yay, we helped a person. We have got the messenger to live. Just to live. We still need way more coal. Our poor coal reserves. Jeez. Our food's looking better, though. No doubt we'll need more of it, though. But what I'm trying to save up for is really to get... Oh. Oh, you've shut down now. Oh. Okay. So we've actually just lost one of our sawmills. No, not steelworks, we've lost a sawmill. Sawmill. Yep, and we need to start gathering some more wooden trees and stuff. From there. Right next to where it was, actually. And that should do quite nicely, though. Oh, we've got an incoming cold wave. What's the temperatures at? We need 1 point on these, so turn that on. It goes up by 2 points. Turn off the thermals, then that's okay. Yep, that's definitely going to be absolutely fine. We might need to turn on more heating, though, which will slow our coal production again. But that's all okay. We just need an additional automaton. Let's just set you to infinite. Keep making machines, please. We need as many machines as we can gather. As many as we can get our hands on, actually. Scouts have returned, thank you. That is now enough. Okay, automaton, pull you off that. The balloon, I will pull in the scouts that are waiting, so you guys can come in. And I just spotted a little button over here which shows automaton scouts relief expedition. Okay, so that's how we do that. Create the new relief expedition, and they are now heading out to New Manchester with much needed supplies. No doubt next they'll be wanting some food though, so let's see about getting some more of this stuff sorted out. We've actually got a worker available, of all things. Oh, it's that messenger. He was a sole worker, and now we've actually got access to him to help do our stuff. Worker, you can go into the public house and just pour us drinks. We'll keep on doing all of the hard stuff. That's totally a valid way to do it, I suppose. Yeah, you aren't quite as bright as the rest of us. Basic shelter secure, the most pressing need is food. Hunger has forced these people to do dire things, may God forgive them. Gather enough food rations and have automatons carry them to New Manchester. 2,000 food and 2 automatons. 2,000 food and 2 automatons, jeez. I can't store 2,000 food. I've just ramped up my cooking efforts so I can handle... Well, I'm actually maxed out on that. I just need to figure out how much it can take.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
Okay, there's the temperature drop I was noticing. All places are holding. That's good. Oh, we had a thing though. Hello. People oppose you. The concerned engineers are here again. They argue that sending supplies to New Manchester endangers our mission. We came here ready to give our lives so that the Earth could be reborn. We can't forfeit it all now. Please show us that you understand the importance of our mission. Discontent will rise, hope will fall if we say we can't let them people in need down. Or you'll have to keep at least 6 automatons working in the city if I say I won't endanger our mission. How many automatons have we got? I was planning to keep automatons anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we've got 6 running right now, so I'll only be sending spares. We've got 7, actually. We've actually got 7 automatons in operation. So I've got to keep at least 6. Oh wait, 2 cold? Really? Why are you 2 cold? What are you at? You are at... cold. Oh, it's because I didn't turn your heater on. Whoops, sorry. My bad. That was on me. You know, I'll leave heating up there because it's got all the extra stuff around it as well. Apparently, I almost forfeited that arc because I didn't adjust its heat setting. I have at least 6 automatons working in the city. We've got 7. That's all good. Which means I need to actually order up 2 automatons from the factory.
The work shift starts.
I need the time to prepare food rations anyway. Scouts have reached cracked ice. Anything of value, but maybe I'll reach some more Manchester Dreadnought and snow-covered supplies. Blast it. We need more people out here, don't we? 15 hours. Actually, they can hit Manchester Dreadnought on the way back. That's okay. Oh, you're too cold. Okay, fine. Heater on. We've got to keep the patience treating going. Oh, Lols is here. It's just my Twitch chat is remaining broken. It seems. Yeah, I think my Twitch chat is just flat out broke because it didn't pick up what you were saying at all, Lols. Okay. It's a shame because that's what I rely on to keep in touch. Do I have a photo chat on my Discord? No. What's a photo chat? I'm guessing you mean like a facecam chat or something like that? But yeah, I don't think Discord's actually set up for such things anyway. So, let's see, heating. I think we're going to need power up. We don't need the hot out installation. We don't need healthcare installation or speed. Cookhouse installation, not really. We might need to actually go up another tech level, of all things. Or we should actually make the... Yeah, let's do this one. Actually, let's make the automatons more effective. Make them better. Make them cheaper. Your automaton, this one looks sturdy. The Green Yorkshireman. Alright, we just don't have the food. Like, at all. We need to gather 2,000 food rations. And we have got 500. And we can hold 750. We need more storage. Storage. We need more storage. Resource depot. Right. And we're out of wood. Maybe a steam sawmill would have been a better choice. If I can. Oh, we're actually short on metal. I've not seen that one in a while. Oh well, we've got enough automatons to actually deploy. And send them out to carry the food. We just don't have said food. So how much can this process a day? 50 per hour, that's 500 per day. We use a tenth of that. So yeah, we can cook 500 rations up per day. If we had to. We gain 154 more food. Is the cookhouse still doing soup? It is, yeah. So we need like, if we have enough ration to sustain that, that's 500. 50, 100 per day. We're taking in 130. We're actually getting way more raw food than we need. We can cook it out better. Oh, we've got another automaton out. Steam sawmill. Yeah, we got way more than we need in terms of food. We can only process 100 per day, the way things are, but we're getting about 150. So that's streamlined, that's cheaper. Do we need anything else out here? We could get... let's integrate the automatons so they can actually operate more effectively. There's no other steel sources though, is there? I don't think there is. No, there's no other steel source, so all of our steel is coming from these guys. It might be almost time to upgrade our tech level. Once more. Because we just need the storage to gather up enough food for this. But that requires 40 wood apiece. Your coal, your steel. Let's switch you to food ration. You're also steel, switch you to food ration. Your wood. We don't need as much of those things in storage, so I might as well swap the storage over.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
Coal, food, wood, coal. Really? Do I not have an additional steel storage around somewhere? I thought I did. I guess I must have been mistaken. 300 and 750. Okay, I've got some wood storage around somewhere. Wait, your wood. Change you down to food ration. That should be 300 apiece. Okay, yeah. Right. That's alright. And that's also done wonders for our food storage as well, because food storage we can now hold 3,000. More than required. Okay. Just need to be able to hold some more other stuff. Wait, how much does that even give? 450. Fine, you're on steel then. And you're on wood. And we'll just leave it like that. Just try and balance it all out. Oh, wait, a prototype pictures. Are you talking about From the Depths, actually? Because you can actually post pictures into the Discord. There are some other channels deeper in, which are specific for FTD, but if you're not sure which game to put it in, there's Games General, and you can put pictures straight into there if you want to. Yeah, sorry, I think I just had a brain derp there, and it's like, what do you mean by that? And it's like, oh yeah, now that I spot you see that, it's like, you can just put a picture in there if you want to. Just take a screenshot, load it in, off you go. Oh, hang on. 750, 2,100. That's still okay for raw food rations being held. How much coal can I take? Up to 9,000. Okay, I've actually got plenty of storage now. I've got all the storage I need. All the storage I could want. I just need to get the food reserves up. Who is that? One automaton spare. Okay, I've got one automaton spare. These guys are running flat out, producing metal and coal. I think I need more coal. I've got 9 days to get coal. These guys have to use 600 per day. That's going to be a lot. I'm actually about to hit another temperature drop though. You're at level 1. Okay, let's engage the boilers again. So this is going to increase the costs a little bit. Not much I can do about it though, because we need the heat at this point. Oh wait, you're ready? Lost supplies. Shuffling through the snow, we discovered several crates of supplies. There's no telling who might have lost them. Made an avatar prototype. Well, yeah, as I said, well, if you want to, you can link to the general chat as well. If it doesn't belong anywhere else, just use the general chat if you want a bit of feedback on things. We don't normally put pictures in general chat, but it does happen sometimes, so that's alright as well. And we need to get these guys back, though. Yeesh. And I want you guys to build some more automatons, please. Because I'm about to lose a couple, since I'm planning to send some automatons out as soon as I can and manage it. We just don't need more stuff. That's 500 per day. What's my food intake is... Right now I am generating 150 per day. And that is from one automated and one operating at regular. I can actually spare a bunch of engineers from this place, I think. If I set them down to 5. Right, what does that say now? 120 per day. 112 per day. Yeah, that should be absolutely fine. Plus it gives me more people to put somewhere else. What can I use them for, though? What can I use these fine, upstanding gentlemen that I've just freed up from working in the greenhouses for? I could actually build another factory. Get more automatons out faster. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's have a second factory up. Oh, it's just short on steel. Never mind. We don't have the steel intake to properly do that. I guess some more tech would be a good idea. Yeah, let's go with that then. Technology. Give me some more workshops. We are a scientific institution. Being able to research more stuff sounds good. Though, given our current situation, I think actually some additional cooking capability would probably be not go amiss either. Let's put that out here.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
Is anywhere too cold? Nope, nowhere is too cold. Okay. Everything is fully functional.
Get back to work.
Just have to turn the temperature up in the cookhouse because the cookhouse is... Yep, that is in the heat zone, so that's okay. So that's all okay. The cooking house is going to be fine. Already put it there. It's for my sad avatar. Oh. You mean the one that Twitch randomly gave me and I never actually chose? That one? Okay, let's have a look then. It's for my sad avatar. Oh. That looks pretty nice, actually. Nice, pretty energetic, too. I'm a lazy sod, so I don't know if energetic quite fits, but hey, that does look pretty good, actually. Blue to red, high energy, very metallic. No, wait, that's crystalline, isn't it, actually? Yeah, that's a very crystalline appearance, that, I think. Very nice, thank you. Let's see if anyone else has some thoughts on that one, but yeah. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. It looks very... I don't know how to say this, like 90s, I think it is? Like, there was that... It's like, what was it? It's like that whole expansion, which was something cult. What was it? Blood Dragon. That was it. That Blood Dragon expansion that came out for, I think it was Far Cry 4 or Far Cry 5, and then it was just really like lasers and like everyone's got to have a nickname and the Blood Dragon and it's like all that awesome random stuff that just gets mixed in. But yeah, definitely looks like a good one though. Thank you. It's 2. Waiting. Explore. This dreadnought would have carried hundreds of people. It must have belonged to citizens of New Manchester. Now it's broken beyond repair. So it was unrepairable. I don't think we'll ever find a repairable dreadnought in this though, but food from Manchester 2 out of 3. Okay, come on back. We've got the extra cooking going. We've got the rations being cooked up. We actually need more to sustain this level. So I might actually assign an automaton to that. Get some more of that stuff going. But yeah, this is actually all really, really stable at the moment. It's only when the storm hits that it's going to have problems, I think.
Workday ends. It's off time.
Also, I've just realised we have actually got an idle automaton out of our 9. We can actually build an additional one as well, so let's get automaton number 10 out there. Is there any kind of resource we want? Actually, an additional hothouse would probably be a good idea. Because we do need some more raw food to maintain the outputs we've got going on of our current extra food needs. So we might as well build one of those. Then in terms of tech, we can actually get level 4 tech as well. Excellent addition. We're going to get all sorts of stuff. Just too cold, so it needs heating anyway. Okay, so that's now running. That'll provide more raw food, and we can use that to bolster our food ration stocks higher. And then, when the time comes, we'll pull 2 automatons out of the greenhouses, and we'll send those off to New Manchester because we will not need the boosted food outputs just then. So that should all be okay. Might as well build a bit of storage actually, just in case. A bit of extra storage. Oh, that fits perfectly actually between that and the cookhouse. That was not planned, but it actually fits really well. Whoopsie. Gotta love happy mistakes sometimes. Oh, no gatherable. Oh. Sawmill shut down. We need more wood. Sawmill, sawmill. Can we build it? No, we're actually short on steel. Oh. No more gatherable. Oh, both of my sawmills are down. Okay, I should have seen that one coming, quite honestly. But I did not. I wasn't paying too much attention. So, both of our sawmills just shut down. We can, however, get one more steam sawmill up and running, which will go there. That's meant to be on the road, darn it. Not next to it. It's meant to be on the road. Thank you. We just need the coal. We've got 5,000 coal. 5,000 coal, we've got 8 days. Yeah, I mean, it looks better than the one I've got on YouTube as well. So, you know, the YouTube one is not that good. In all honesty. So, okay, we've got one level back. We can shut down the additional steam generators we've got lying around. So that'll all help. That's all okay. The public house is cold. It needs the heat. That doesn't... and neither does the infirmary, actually. The infirmary can go down as well. Okay. I don't know, in some ways this feels very wrong to me though, when it's just all blue like this, because everything is... Oh, the infirmary is actually shut down because of heat. Oops. Turn that back up. And the hothouse is actually down as well. I cut costs on the heating a bit too much though, I think. Just a bit too much. Scouts are back. Good. Scouts are back. Okay, you guys can actually come back in because there's nowhere else I want to send you. We did everything required of you, so disband. And we've got... And apparently some of them are sick because I just got a sudden influx of sick people. They've been out too long, I think. Oh well, at least there's places I can send them to immediately because I've got all of these extra research centres ready to go. Yes, you're being dismantled. You are fully functional for wood. We've got extra storage going up. I think I want a bit of extra food, followed by some steel and wood reserve, I suppose. Not coal, wood. And then there's like barely any trees left up that way, I think. Yeah, there's not very much in terms of trees left in that direction. For completeness, I could get rid of it, but I think actually it'd be better if I just build that there and start working on the trees in this direction. Oh yeah, more sites are freezing. Yeah, it's a very cute little avatar actually that I got given by Twitch. It's not too bad at all. New automaton. And we've got difference engine research as well. We have the technology. Also, we actually now have all the food rations we need. We can deploy the relief expedition. We've even got 2 automatons spare right now as well, so... Create. Go, my pretties. Deliver food to the hungry. And we've got more than the minimum it wants us to maintain as well, so... I know what I'm doing. Yes. I know exactly what I'm doing. Except for all the times that I don't know what I'm doing. Coal mining rationalization. Another 10% more efficient. Awesome, that would be nice. I don't have the wood for it though. And coal. Coal. Let's have a sufficient coal supply for their generator. We've estimated the amount they'll need, and it doesn't look good. Let's do what we can. Okay, what's the number? I was struggling to gather enough coal for my own stuff, but now I need another 6,000 coal and 4 automatons to go and relieve New Manchester. Oh, wow. That city is so underdeveloped. Flippin' heck. I've actually almost got enough coal. I've almost got the coal I need. So I can almost do that. Do I have the automatons? Yes, I can actually send the automatons as well, without compromising my basic systems. I will need more automatons though. They are doing more other things. New Manchester's change of heart. The engineers who oppose your decision to help New Manchester are once again here to see you. You promised to focus on our mission and you stayed true to your word. We're sorry we doubted you. It seems we do have a chance of helping them after all. We'll do whatever it takes. The efficiency of workshops increases by 20%. Hope rises. Ooh, the technology. They are really starting to get into it. And I think I might need coal thumpers, actually, to pull this one off. Yeah, I think I need a coal thumper. I need additional coal sources to try and get this sorted out. Because I need to generate more faster. Like, more coal faster than ever before. Also, I need more automatons, so let's crank that over to infinite mode. You convinced the people that you can help New Manchester without endangering. They trusted you. They trust you completely and will follow you as long as necessary. See, if I say I'll do it, I'll do it. Ignore the fact that our one of the automatons is made out of plywood and doesn't seem to be moving. I mean, I'm sure it's absolutely fine. It's just doing some self-maintenance or something. I didn't send out extra automatons just in case. No, I wouldn't do that. Right, what are you short of? Wood. Okay, so I need more wood. Steam sawmills. Where can I get some more wood? I'm almost at the point where I'm going to mine all this out. Well, mine all this out? Just harvest all of this. And then I will need to actually go and get the systems to start drilling into the walls and get trees from there. I'm almost at that point, I think.
End of shift. Go rest all who can.
Okay. So that, if I hook that up, I've got enough coal now. New Manchester voice to work. Found a letter here. It's unsigned. Sir, I wholeheartedly support your decision to help New Manchester. I know of many others who do, but they admit to it only in private, shamed into silence by those who see compassion as weakness. No, I am a bleeding heart. I'm glad I'm not alone now. If I can help these people, I will. After all, there's not much of humanity left. We don't know what's left outside the boundaries of our new self-contained little world that we found ourselves in. This world of ice and snow. So we really should try to, get things sorted out as much as we can. And I think this next day I'm going to actually send the next supply convoy out to New Manchester. We actually don't need both cookhouses functioning anymore. We can stop one of those. Yep, shut you down. So the cookhouses are working okay. We're short on materials, but the automatons are responsible for that. Okay for food, for the most part. We can get a bit more research going. And I think we've actually overdone it kind of on the research as well. I mean, most of our population is actually employed in research. The automatons take care of everything else. I just need the wood to keep operating keep on creating the automatons. And of course, the fact I need to send 4 automatons off to New Manchester is not helping. One person is hungry. Oh, that just means that they can't get to the thing. Turn that on again. So that is on, there's just no one there. Tell you what, let's have one person assigned there. And we can actually pull automatons off our steam houses now. Off on that one. Turn down the boilers as well, we don't need them. Oh wait, yes we do. We still need to gather 500 food rations. Sorry, I'll leave this one on. That one I'll shut off completely. That'll free up some people. This place is going to keep open to help feed, though actually most of the food is around here. Where's the other cookhouse? The other cookhouse is right here on the other side of the main generator square from the houses. That's actually not very far at all. One person hungry. Oh, he's off building, that's why. Never mind. I can have that off, because that's actually further away from the houses than the other one. Okay. But we will survive. We are growing stronger. I wish Twitch wasn't broken right now, but it is. Oh well. Go and harvest some lumber over there, please. And we've got people starting to get sick a little bit. Actually, maybe we do. Do we need that? We've got a lot of raw food building up. I mean, we've got extra raw food capacity, but we don't have the cooking capacity, do we? So yeah, let's actually start cooking up the rest of the food. Just because it's probably a good idea to do so. We need to build up the rations, after all, but we need the coal more. If we can get it.
The work shift starts.
Coal Thumper research, thank you. Coal Thumper starting up. We need a Steam Coal Thumper which produces 1,000 per day. The Coal Thumpers are really good. It's just how efficient they are. That's the problem. And I think, actually, I could have really done with the extra workshop as well. Oh, well, you never realise exactly what you can use until you try. Oh, coal needed. Come, he wants to help with people, see? You have enough coal sent to New Manchester? Without it, may not survive. Coming storm. Is there anything more? Don't worry. I was working on this. It's just that I was just trying to find the automatons to free up to send it. That was literally the only reason I was hesitating. Just trying to get the automaton sorted out. So, okay. One automaton. I need one to maintain the industrial hothouse, so leave that one there. Don't need that. There's not one on there. That's shut down. So, automatons, where are you? I need 3 more. Need that one on the hothouse. These guys are helping to produce wood. We're actually got a surplus of steel right now, so I can pull one off there. So that's 2. We need coal flat out, so can't pull off the coal mines. We can pull one off our new logging camp, so that's 3. We need to keep that one over there, because that's our last lumber one. So that's 3 free. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where are the others? Unless it's counting the ones that I've sent off to New Manchester. Yeah, I'm only counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 automatons in the city itself that are currently assigned to work. And it's saying we've got 3, so we've got 8 in total. So that means the 2 that were sent off to New Manchester are actually being counted for our total. So, right. We need more automatons, flat out. We really need that factory to finish its next one, and then we'll send the relief shipment. There it goes. Okay, automatons, you need to go over there and deliver the coal supplies. Thank you. Right, and that just leaves our own supplies, which are now rather short because we're actually short on machinery to to gather the supplies as well. There are tears of gratitude in the eyes of people from New Manchester when the final transport reaches their city. We did what we could. Their fate is out of our hands now. Aww. We also find out really quickly if it still counts towards my total because it's about to arrive. I think it flat out does. Steam Coal Thumper. Ration normal and steady. Coal mining rationalisation. Need 50 wood. Hang on a little bit for that. New automatons out. Excellent. Go ahead and get started on that. One of our people's badly... Oh. New Manchester is good. We focus on our mission again. Doubtful engineers come forward. Sir, we may have disagreed with you, but we're prepared to put it behind us. For better or worse, we're ready for the final push. We will get this done. But we've also had an automaton accident, so we've got an amputee. We need to build 1 of those so we can get that person back to work. No, apparently it didn't count, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm only seeing 6 automatons active in the city. So that's 7. Because we've got 1 spare as well. No, we haven't. No. Never mind. I'm not sure what the counter is saying right now. Oh, you gotta go? Okay, then. Yeah, it's still daytime right now, so yeah. Have a good night then, Lawless. Or day, or whichever it is for you.
It's off time.
Boost the coal mines, please. We need more coal. That's our big problem right now. But we're going to keep on getting the automatons sorted out. Oh, are you sorted out? Okay, keep on going with that then. Because we need to boost our power right now as much as we can get. As much as we can get. Yeah, you're not needed in there anymore. So turn that cookhouse off completely and go and do tech and other things. What's our intake at? Our food is 108. We only need enough food. Yeah, we're producing way more food than we actually need. We don't need an automaton doing this. Quite honestly, we just do not. So, with that in mind, let's actually adjust it slightly. We also don't need that many people in here either. Even one will be able to produce enough food to keep my population going at this point. We just need to make sure we don't run out of raw food for it as well. So the question is, how much raw food will it produce? Raw food gain 12. Wait, is that 6 per? Yeah, it's 6 per. Okay. So, what do we got? We got 60. Sorry, wait. For every 5, we need 2. So we need 4 people working in this greenhouse, and that'll be enough to keep keep everything going. So yeah, that should be enough actually. Just those 4 people. And then the other person we can just send into one of the research wings. Oh wait, no, it's an automaton that's not doing anything, not a person. Oops. Okay, automaton, you go and gather some more wood. We've actually got too much going on now. We've got too many automatons. The machines are taking over. There's too much going on. Oh dear. The machines rule us all. If only we could actually make steam cores. Then it would get even sillier. But right now, I've got so much extra stuff going on. People getting put into care though, quite a lot. I'll turn up the temp of the places that people are in. Oh, the cookhouse is actually really, really cold. Alright. That one's shut down completely, so I don't need to heat it. That's all okay. Yeah. As long as I avoid building stuff when the storm hits, should be good. I just need to make sure I upgrade my generator to get things maxed out in terms of the heat.
Time to earn your bread.
Because the coal systems now are operating at 1,500 per day, roughly, in terms of intake. So I should have enough in like 3 or 4 days to meet that objective. Though, of course, sooner would be better, if possible. So... Oh, we've got the amputee back up. Okay, go. So anything else we can do with the automatons, really, would just help speed things along. Speaking of, a new automaton just popped out, so, yeah. Do we actually need steam cores for anything else? Again, advanced steelworks, not what I'm looking at. The wall drills actually do require some steam cores, so let's actually get that tech sorted out so we can get those built. And if we can get that worked out, then, you know, we'll have our long-term supplies.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
Yeah, we'll have our long-term supplies sorted out for just about everything we can use at this point. Like, I've got the automaton, but I don't actually have a place I want to send it. So, I don't know. Let's just know where I want to really send it. I would want to send it to the infirmary, but there's no point. It would let me get into a bit more tech research going on, but actually, you know what? Maybe I should do that. But right now we've got a couple of spare automatons just swaying around outside the factory because they're not doing anything. Maybe I should get that coal thumper up. Just in case. Yeah, maybe a coal thumper would be a good idea. Though that said, 2 automatons is not really an efficient operation for that. I'll wait. I'll produce 1 more automaton, and then I'll put the rest into the wall drills, and that'll be all my steam cores spoken for. Okay, let's get... You know what? We do need to worry about our heating after all, so let's actually get level 5 tech going. And we can place a wall drill there. Is there any others? Any other wall drills? No. Okay, no other wall drills possible. So we have 1 long-term source of wood, which I'm trying to figure out how to attach it right now. I think like that. Yeah, like that. And then I'll just attach it out from the steam hub as well. And I'll just run that with one of the spare automatons. Is there anything else I want an automaton to be doing? Not really. Oh, I've got too much automation. I've just got too much automation going on. The automaton's actually going out building stuff because there's... Yep, there comes another one. Ugh. Okay, factory, shut down. Don't need anything else from you. Instead, I can just throw the people straight into more research. Because why the hell not? Hey, it gives them something to do, doesn't it? I suppose that's important, you know, just having something to do. I think this will fit sideways though. Yep, it fits sideways right there. Okay, what did I just get? Oh, that was level 5. Alright, so let's get house insulation. Ooh, that's actually needs stuff I don't have. Fine, let's get an upgrade for the iron supply, because iron supply is apparently an issue. Of all things, iron is the issue now. Coal I'm actually gathering at quite a pace. Food I'm fine for. Though admittedly I could probably do with a bit more of a safety net in that regard. Go research there, please. No available. Oh, it's because the others are all automatons. You know what? Sure, I'll assign an automaton to that. So an automaton is going to go and deal with the raw food supply. Max you out. That leaves me with still 3 engineers left over. I want to get the medical integration. Oh, you're ready. Okay, go ahead and get an automaton working on the wall drill. That's all good. This is all going way too well. Something's gonna go wrong. Something's gonna go very wrong. I just know it. Whenever... in a survival game, when things get going really well, there's always going to be something that goes wrong. Every single time. And that's kind of what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for the shoe to drop. For the penny to stop falling. For the whatever is going to happen to just come in and beat me over the head until I regret ever thinking I got this thing correct. But I don't see anything happening. I mean, there's just the storm coming in, but I'm working right now on getting my tech updated for the task. I've got another 4 days for that. And my tech is actually really, really powerful right now because I've got practically my entire population working on it. In fact, I'm pulling people just off other tasks specifically so I can throw them into the research effort. Just to get the tech sorted out.
Time to get to work.
In fact, wood's just maxed out. Oh, I didn't have an automaton on one of... of course. That's why iron's running short. I didn't have an automaton working on one of them. So that's a bit of a whoopsie on my part. No wonder it was running short. I just don't need this many machines. Advanced Steelworks researched. Okay. Begin tech research for... Oh, advanced coal mine requires 3 steam cores for 900 per day. Ooh. Okay. So that's the thing. Automaton redesign. Make them even cheaper, don't need. Integration, medical augment, engineer augment, workshops and factories. Let's get medical augment because that'll free up 6 more people. So that would be a good idea. Just 6 more people freed up for research. Actually, maybe that's not quite worth it. Hothouse selection. 15% more efficient. No. Let's go for... Let's start getting the power upgrades because we are running a bit short on time. And if I just... And, oh yeah, these are advanced hothouses. If I dismantle them, I actually get those steam cores I need. That's excellent. Most excellent. Yep, just get those built up, and we have more steel. More steel. We're swimming in wood. Swimming in coal. Generator level 3s, thank you. Fine, let's get advanced level 4. But I need to make sure the generator hasn't decided to crank itself up. It has not, actually. Okay.
Time to rest, folks.
We also don't need this one, so dismantle this one too, actually. Just get everything sorted out. Supplies ready. Gather supplies, supplies stored. Everything else has been taken care of. Yep. Oh. Oh, so actually doing that has started a cutscene of some kind. Achievement bad at politics. What? Final test of our city begins. We did our best. I didn't get the heating tech, but apparently just meeting the preparation goal was all it required for that. Alright. That's scenario 2 taken care of. We were chosen. Stewards of the future. But winter forced us to choose. Well, I didn't really compromise on much of anything, so, well, except for giving people soup. I think that's the main compromise I did, actually. We found another city. Helpless in the cold. We decided to help. Lives were more important than the future. Nah, we were actually good enough, in a good enough position to do both, so we held off. We saved all the arcs. Yep, I did my job. But more importantly, we saved New Manchester. Yep, we did the job. We took our chances and saved our humanity. Let that be our legacy. Well, New Manchester, they would definitely appreciated it when we sent them all that stuff to help them out, including a lot of machines to help them keep running things too. We sent, what, 7 automatons to New Manchester overall? That's a lot of stuff. And yeah, there we go. That was number 2. Haha. Right, now the question is, what is number 3? So, scenario select. The refugees. I suspect this might involve a population explosion of some kind. Let's have a look. What time is it? 7:23. We've got like half an hour to get started in this before I call the stream to a close. So, the refugees. Okay. The safety of the generator was reserved for the wealthy. We seized it so we could build a city where people are equal. But can we accept everyone who comes seeking shelter? So, yep, we've got to deal with the people left behind. Basically, I think that's what this one's about. I'm going to leave it on medium. because we've been doing both of the cities so far on that. But here we go. Next mission. That previous one didn't actually have a hopeless situation and didn't force us to choose between faith and order. So I wonder if this one will as well. What's going to happen in this one? Because we've no doubt we've got a lot of people coming rapidly towards us. So we need to get sorted out. Okay. We were condemned to die with the rest of the common folk when London was destroyed, but we rose up. We commandeered the ships that were meant to carry the wealthy to safety and sailed north. Here we found a generator and claimed it for ourselves. Now we must gather all our people in this new city before the lords arrive to rob us of our freedom again. We will never submit. Blooming aristocracy. Ugh. Right, we'll never submit. Got a fair few buildings actually already. Oh wait, no, that's all wreckage and stuff. Never mind. So, what have we got to work with? After the ships we stole from the Lords got stuck in the frozen ocean, we headed out in small groups towards the generator. Most of our people are still on the trail. They have less than 2 weeks of supplies and the weather is getting worse by every day. We must do everything we can to make sure they all get here safely. Alright. There's a lot of loose supplies around the place. Flipping heck. And there are roads in place as well. That's why I thought that this was like... that it had buildings already set up, because I couldn't see clearly as it loaded in. But now that it has loaded in, it's very obvious that we've just got lots and lots of supply dumps around the place. Oh, we've actually got some with steam cores in it as well. Ooh. A destroyed steam core transport, which has got 2 steam cores in it. There's a lot of random bits and bobs around here, actually. Wow. Alright, let's check the world map, see what that's like. Oh wait, I can't. Can I? No, I can't do that until I get a beacon. Okay, so we've got 43 people here, 23 of them are kids. Purpose. Wait, what? We've got purpose? Oh, and I can go either way. House of Prayer or Neighborhood Watch. So I got purpose unlocked by default, it looks like. What a strange thing. Why do I have purpose unlocked by right at the start? Why is that? Okay, emergency shift. Right, let us begin. I need to get coal. For the generator I require one coal source output, effectively. We've not started with any resources though. We actually started with coal though. So we actually need everything else. We need steel. We need wood. We're short on people. Come to that. We're actually very short on people. Wow, we don't have enough people, do we? We've only got 43 people starting out. That's pretty low. We need resource gathering options as soon as possible. But we also need shelter as soon as possible too. With 500 coal, we can actually kick in the generator immediately and not have to worry about that. And that'll keep the kids warm at least, so that's good. So generator online. We are gathering up stuff. We can build a gathering post which will start... Well, because all the resources are so close together, actually, the gathering post is going to be amazing. Like, 2 gathering posts will cover this entire area very thoroughly. It's just the paths are in the way a little bit. So if I pull back this path here a little, so there, I can actually put a gathering post in which will cover that entire set there. Like that. So that gathering post covers all of those and that one. And then this gathering post, if I put it here, will gather from all of that side as well. And then there's just this little set over here, which doesn't have a gathering post covering it. Oh, I don't have enough wood. Okay. Now I do. So that'll deal with that. And then what do we have over here? It is steam, core, and steel. We don't need that immediately, so that's okay. So actually we don't need any more steel at all, we just need the wood. So woody, woody, wood, 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 wood. You're maxed. You're maxed. Any more wood? Oh no, there's some more wood over there. Actually we're out of people, never mind. Right. Yeah, that'll do the trick. Admittedly, they won't be very focused in what they do, but these gathering posts will gather all of that over time.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
I'll provide shelter for everyone, don't worry. 2 days for 43 people. Oh, I actually have enough wood for that straight away. Right, people, tents. Here, have some basic tents. 4, 5. That's my entire wood reserve, but there you go. Have shelter for all of you. Wisdom of the crowd. Yep. For some reason it tells you this all the time. Quickest solution, but not the best. But that's why I said the best. I'm going to give you all shelter. Hiya Lollard, welcome to the stream. Apologies by the way, because my Twitch chat is not working on my end, so I don't get to see it very much. And I've restarted? No, I actually finished the Ark scenario. I saved New Manchester. I saved all the Arks. And I did everything very well, actually. So yeah, it all went really well. And then that was like at yeah, about 5 minutes ago. So I've just started on the next scenario, scenario 3. Come on, people, get those up. We do not have any medical care, so we do not want people getting sick. So get in there and sort it. Thank you. Shelter promise fulfilled. Alright. Got a new law as well. I'm going to introduce the one I want, which is extended shift. Thank you.
Hear me, hear me.
And I'm going to assign... Go there, extended shift on the gathering spot. Is anyone else actually anywhere else? No, no one else is doing anything. Okay, so the rest of you workers go there, and again, extended shift. Go gather stuff for a long day. Oh, someone's got sick. Hopefully not badly, but I don't have any medical posts. People are starting to go out. Yep, and they're starting to gather from all of these piles, all over the place. Can you gather steam cores this way? Oh, you can actually gather the steam cores from this. Awesome. At least 250 must survive. Await the incoming refugees. One person sick. I kind of want some more health. So more stuff. Let's remove these roads that we don't need. Since they're just sitting there doing nothing. There we go. That's giving us a little bit of wood. We don't need these roads either, actually. Because that will get harvested sooner or later. And we don't need that road there either. That's all okay. We can't quite afford the health building though. But... You know, there's actually an achievement for not building the health, but we've got lots of refugees incoming. There's going to be sick people no matter what in this, I think. So getting the health building up is probably a good idea. Oh, hello. Yay, first group already. Yep. Here comes some more people. 58. The trail is still negotiable. You mean navigable, not negotiable. They saw another group behind them who should arrive soon. Awesome. We need a little bit more housing, but we are going to need the medical care as well. That's unfortunately a bit of a given. Yep, as soon as they get in here, they'll... Yep, there goes the medical facility. Turn that on. We've got 20 people left. Oh, we've got 15 more labourers and things. Okay. What we really need though is wood.
Workday ends. It's off time.
We need a beacon. Captain, a group of people want to talk to you. They urge you to build a beacon. It was so difficult to find our way here. Our friends are still suffering on the trail, lost, alone and frightened. We have to help them. Of course. Well, we just need a beacon to signal. So yeah, we do need that. I just need tech, which I'm not quite ready for yet. We need cook housing. Cookhouse. Can we build the tech structure now? We can build the tech structure now, and it fits perfectly right there. Okay, so we've got the cookhouse going up to start providing cooked food. Introduce a new law. I'm going to go straight for my firm favourite, soup, because we do need to try and get our supplies to last a little bit longer.
New law is signed.
Wait, is that the other Ark? No, this is after the Ark mission. So this one is a scenario called the Refugees. So basically it's the poor and downtrodden of London who are going to be left behind, but they stole the transport that was being saved for the rich and wealthy. And so they've wandered up north and they found a beacon, so they found a generator to make their own. And they're going to try and deal with it until the rich people that they stole it all from catch up and try to take it all back, basically. So I think there's going to be something turning up later from the rich and wealthy people that were going to leave us to die. So, you know, that kind of thing. Okay, let's see. Let's get the... Oh, we need some wood. Extend your shift. Extended shifts. Extended shifts. Everyone works extended shifts on my day. Yes. You must all work extended shifts. But yeah, it turned out that in the Ark one you didn't have to actually reach the storm. You just had to prepare before the storm could get to you. And that was what you had to try and deal with. Prepare along with everything else that was going on. Which is why all the Manchester requirements were actually below the requirements you needed for getting everything sorted for the storm. Let's go for beacons. Get the beacons out.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
Oh dear. Everything's mostly okay, actually. You are only chilly. Yep, it's all good. We're all still fine. It's cold, better not go outside.
Get back to work.
Okay, come on. Give me more tech, more stuff. We've got enough housing, we've got enough medicine, we've got the food being sorted out. Beacon research, thank you. We've got the beacon. We just need to place it somewhere. We need metal for that. Maybe we should place the third gathering post then. Might as well start harvesting that stuff as well. Because we don't need these guys, but we also need to do something about our food supply too. We've got like 2 days worth of food. Which means I should get faster gathering, actually. Yes, harvest stuff more quickly, please. Pick it all up off the ground and bring it to my hungry storehouse. My storehouse thrives if you give it resources. It's very nice that way. But we also need hunters. There's 2 outpost spots. There's a coal spot. 2 coal spots. 2 outpost spots. A wood spot. Sorry, 2 outposts, 2 coal, 2 metal, and 1 wood. There's also barely any trees around the place as well, actually, so sawmills are not going to be that useful, I don't think. So there is actually a bit of a wood limit on this one. Give you fighting arenas? Sure, give me fighting arenas. Sure.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
That's good.
End of shift. Go rest all who can.
What was that? I heard something go plunk. Wait, why do we have 8 homeless? Oh, another refugee group's arrived. Next group of our brothers and sisters have joined us. They are relieved to finally see us and our city. Here we can be free at last. In London we had to toil like slaves for pieces of bread. Yes, come join us. We need another tent. Here, have a tent. It will only be slightly less cold, but have a tent. I'll start working on heating, no worries. I also want a fighting arena like I guess there? Yeah, that'll do. That'll do for the fighting arena. And then I'll just make sure it's all hooked up with the road, so that'll start to provide entertainment. Come on, people. Welcome to the city. We need more food. Because this is just going to be rapid growth, I think, this particular scenario. There we go. All out of the cold. Everyone's getting food. But our food reserves are actually dwindling pretty quickly. So, we need to get hunting. Like, as soon as possible. We're just getting some engineers, actually. Okay, so if I put this like... block of an important facility. Okay, so I can put it like there. If I bring it back to, I can actually put it in a row along here. Let's see, that should be good. And it's going to have to hook into a place. So I'm going to have to hook these into around here. And we'll get some more wood for that later. Just to finish it up. But, yeah. It's a work in progress. But starting tomorrow night, we can actually send people out to go hunting. So, we can have hunters. Huzzah. We just need to get the roads hooked up properly.
Move! Time to get to work.
Which might be a problem, actually, because we've got that wall drill spot right next to it. Sawmill. I think woods are next concern, so sawmills. We've only got so much in terms of wooden crates after all. Pull off the workers there. We actually need the wood, actually, so... Yeah, wood reserve is actually starting to run down, so we do need that. Also, there's nobody working in this one. Engineers, you go do that. We are okay. The city of the people is going to survive. It's doing pretty well, actually. Sawmills, thank you. Kind of needed that, actually. Also, we've got a ton of wood. We don't quite have the metal, though, do we? We need a metal to get a beacon up. Wait, actually, we can get the beacon up. If I drop like that, I guess. We'll block an important thing, so if I put it there, then I can connect the road around it. 2, 1, 2. Oh, that's perfect. That's actually in line right there, so that can go right that, and then we can put more housing in this area. We just need a steam hub to heat it all up. So that is really good.
What day ends? It's time off.
However, it is also time, if presumably we can get this road connected. Come on, road. Get it, get it, get it. Oh, there we go. Beacon built. No loss and blind. Now will people be able to survey the icy bounds that surround us in Frostland. Also, we can see we've got an incoming group of our people. Another 15 people coming in. And we've got an abandoned camp nearby, actually. Why is that out there? Okay, I need to find people to send out and do things. So, let's start finding all of the rest of our workers. Where have I got them? I've got some on here. Pull those off. Pull you guys off as well. You guys go and do that. 15 per day, 30 per day. That should be enough, just those two right now, at least, to do stuff. So, that'll be enough in terms of supply. We need a steam hub to start heating up our new housing spot, though. And we're going to need... Oh, excuse me. We're going to need a steam hub, and we're going to need heaters pretty soon, because there is another cold wave in a couple of days. It's not too bad right now, but we don't want to get too complacent about it, do we? Also, I forgot for a moment, I need to make sure that I get enough people to actually go out on a work team. So, scout team required. Go out to the abandoned camp. Thank you. So yeah, this is going to be like making sure we've got enough to cope with constant invasions of more and more and more people, I think. That's kind of going to be the whole deal for this particular scenario. Pretty sure. Take one person off and put you to work. Actually, no, you're fine just there. Only one gatherer. That's going to be okay. We're going to be slow for a while, but we are trying to gather. Yep. Speaking of, here comes another group. Oh, that's why. It responded to the beacon going up. Several families have reached our city. Unfortunately, some of their children got lost near the trail bend. They're distraught and beg you to help their kids. Oops. Okay, so getting the beacon up is... Trail bend? I don't see the trail bend anywhere. Okay. However, we've got another 20 people needing housing. We've only got enough material for one tent. So let's get that up, at least. Okay, thought these poor parents. Rescue the children from Trail Bend, await incoming refugee groups. At least 250 people must survive. Well, to be fair, those last two scenarios, I didn't lose anyone. Get robots. It's a little bit too early to get robots, Lord. But at the end of the Ark one, I actually had so many robots I didn't know what to do with them. So, you know. And that's with sending up most of my robots off to help the other city as well. So that was fun. But I'm nowhere near getting robots just yet. I need wood to get more housing. Go over there. I'm going to set that one to go do that. Yep. These tents are getting snowed under a little bit, but not much I can do about that just this moment. Oh, we've got the thing. So what should I do? Discontent we're fine for. Research is at work. Let's put in child shelters, let's say, actually. Child shelters. Wait, no. A child shelter would be nice. But we have to pay for one and build it, which is 20 wood. We can't do that immediately. What do we really want? What do we really want? I suppose I can go for a house of prayer. Actually, those are a bit more expensive to go into right now. I do kind of, you know, we don't have to do this immediately. We've got a few days to do it. So, sure, let's grab child shelters now because of that.
A new law has passed.
So, we got child shelters going to try and help them out. We just need to build one. We've got 25 kids right now. So, getting them somewhere nice would be quite useful anyway. We just need the food. We need the workers. We need more food. We kind of need to focus our tech on that, but our tech is geared up elsewhere at the moment, at the very least. Come on. Oh, yep. Okay, we've got wood. We can build another tent. Which will go there. There we go. Another tent. That'll get that sorted out, so we will no longer have any homeless. People are hungry, but can't do much about that. Wooden crates depleted. Scouts have reached the abandoned camp. This camp belongs to the builders of the generator. Their shacks are falling apart. We found scraps of a diary amongst the remains of the camp. Today we finished building the generator for the Lords. Now at last we can set out for London to bring our families here to safety. Reads the last entry. Hanged Man Hill and Lone Boulder. Oh, Trail Bend has just been revealed. Okay, faint smudge of smoke from time to time. That wasn't there before, but it is now, so I'm going to send my scouts straight that way. Actually, what are the scouts carrying? A little bit of wood. Scouts, stop off the city first and then go straight to Trail Bend. So turn around and go do things. It is basically what's going on. I can pull some workers out of here to go get more food. That's good. We don't have anywhere... We don't have enough people yet. Though that group did actually bring in a bunch of extra workers to help out. Oh no, it wasn't the extra group. It was because the crates ran out. Don't mind me. I'm losing the plot basically. Steampunk, thank you. We going to need Steam Hub. We are going to need Hunter's Gear, actually, I think. And then we are going to need 7 hours to work that out. So they'll be about done with that by tonight. Can we build the child's shelter? Not quite. We've got quite enough steel, as it turns out. Let's deploy over here. There's steel over here. So, if that gives us some steel... There we go, a little bit of steel. We can now build a child shelter. Which will slot quite nicely there. Okay, because this one is mostly focused around coal. And also the scouts have just returned as well, which also helps. But they're going straight over to Trail Bend. Off you go, scouts. Go find the peoples. Dead body. And only place. We need more scouts. Admittedly, the time restraints are not as bad as they are on max difficulty, but the fact is still, if you take too long to go places, there will be less people around. Cold homes, nope, go away. I don't care about cold homes. As long as I keep people alive, that's what I'm focused on. But promises to heat up cold homes is going to get people killed. Strange but true. Because if I promise it and then it's really hard to do usually, so then I fail to deliver. And so it's like, oh, you didn't do what you said you would, and then they just... Bleh. Actually, I think that's why there's an achievement called Bad Politician, which is deliver on every promise. Which I actually got when I finished the Ark scenario. Probably because there wasn't any demands to heat the homes. Quite honestly. Right. Well, at least I don't recall any to heat the homes. Let's get heaters, though. Because we will be needing that. 32 out of 88, we need more hunters though. 20 per day, that makes 40, which is enough for 100 people. Yep, that's okay. That's enough for 100 people. What are we at? 10 more minutes. Okay. And the kids will now be thrown in as engineering apprentices, because now having kids in the shelters gives us a boost to our research rate, which is what I wanted to do, as mentioning in the new home scenario. I wanted to do that, but because it was like I was brand new, and it's like I was told in the chat, just get your kids working on stuff, have child labour, and off they go. And I didn't realise that I actually prefer going the other way, which is treat the kids right. Sure, you've got to give them food, but you can get them helping somewhere else as well. So, I don't know. I don't really like the child labour one. And besides which, at the end of New Home, all of my kids were basically not doing anything anyway, because I had enough workers to sort everything else out. So, you know, what's the point? It may have helped right at the start, but long term, it's actually much better to have the kids in the shelters. You'll get a lot more out of it. So at least that's what I think it is, and that's how it seems to go. But admittedly, the initial setup did help. But that's why I changed my starting thing from, instead of getting the child-related stuff, I go straight into 24-hour shift. So if it's an absolute emergency, I can kick in 24-hour shifts and get a bunch of extra resources that way. Might kill someone though. Or if I hang on to the second one, I can then get extended shift, which is an extra 4 hours per workday. So, you know, you get 10, so you almost double the resource intake and how much you get out of your people if you extend the work hours. And they do it safely as well. They're not going to die from overwork. So I think it's just better to do it that way. 15 people, another 15 people coming in. Yeah, we've got space to try and sort some of this stuff out. Besides which, we need the workers anyway to keep feeding everyone. We do need some more tech though. Our tech's not doing too well. Why did it slow down? Oh, because people are starting to go to work. Never mind. They're waiting, but it didn't slow down. Shallow depressions of the bend shelters a group of our people. Their supplies fell into an icy crevasse, and they made camp here to wait for help. The lost children wandered into the camp a few days ago. They're lucky we found them before they all starved. So we were cutting it a bit close with that one. Send the survivors. Leave the refugees to their fate. They'll die trying to find it. Yep. Escorting them, though, is just flat out faster. Except that our scouting won't go as quickly. But it's much faster getting the people back if we escort them. So, because the scouts know the exact way, so they just bring them straight back. Large building. Not seeing any other indications of life out here. So I'm just gonna I'm okay with the scout coming back right now. But I do need to figure out what else is going on. I need more tech, basically. But yeah, we've got an extra 6% to our research speed because of the number of kids we've got in the shelters. How many can they hold? Oh, we've not got enough shelters, actually. We need more shelters. Oh dear. Shelters! Our shelter's not fully occupied. So let's put a shelter there as well. Because we don't get the bonus to hope if there's kids outside the shelters. Also, more people in shelters, the bigger the bonus our stuff gets. So, how are we doing on resources? We could kind of use the steel, actually. So I guess let's get steelworks. We don't need coal thumper, but I think my path is going to be coal thumper and then move on to tech level 2. So I'm basically getting every level 1 tech building right now. Only wealthy that didn't have to send their kids to work. In this new world you're creating, we can see that things will be different. Yep, it's all the right thing to do. There's no cold calculation involved at all. Not at all. Let's see, our research centre is now operating at still 106%. Okay, that's fine. But I do know the bonus gets higher. I think it's just like there's not enough kids right now to properly sort that out. And they've returned with another 19 bright souls. Okay, we've got 19 people. A group from the Trailbend has reached our city. The missing children are amongst them. Their parents are beside themselves with joy. Hope rises. See? Follow me. I know what I'm doing. You will all be better off for my wise leadership. Yes. I never do anything wrong ever. Uh-huh. Right. We need 2 tents for those. So we will get the tents sorted out. We do need excess food because we've got another 30 people due. Well, there's another 15 coming in right now, actually. So we actually need to expand the tents a bit further, if possible. Oh, that road is slightly in the way. But yeah, we need a bit more, at least for the moment. And I'm almost ready to start going for, because I'm developing this, I'm almost ready to go ahead and get, oh, you're waiting, never mind. Ruined Warehouse, Lone Boulder, or Hanged Round Hill. There's a dead body. So why is there a dead body on the hill? Let's go and find out. We must go and find out why there is a dead body hanging curiously at the top of a hill. So we've got 4 engineers not doing anything. Also, a new group has arrived. Another group! More than a dozen people have reached the city. They look around in awe. This generator is truly a wonder. And to think the Lords wanted to keep this place to themselves. Yes, the Lords wanted this place for their very own. But we would not let them. No, 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 no. It's all mine now. Yay! We also need more hunters. So, you guys can go straight into the hunting teams, I think. Yeah, that'll get that sorted out. We do need more people, though. 30. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and we just lost the gathering post. Right. Actually, how's our coal? How is our coal? Do we need to do this? We've got a lot of coal we've not actually tapped. 400 coal over there. This gathering post is tapped out, so tear it down and break up the road that led to it. as well, so get rid of that. And assign the people to actually work on the other one over here. So that'll help. We don't need Coal Thumper as an urgent project, actually. We've got heaters, we've got coal coming in from... Actually, no, this is steel and steam cores. We've got... we've still got a lot of coal in reserve available over here, and we've got our internal stockpile, which is pretty good as well. So actually, I think we're going to go straight for tech level 2 as soon as we can. We just need the wood for it. Oh, the wood. Oh, the wood. We need sawmills. It's not much... Yeah, they're really... My initial looking was completely correct. There is not very much in terms of wood available at all in this site. So we need to get the wall drill actually as a priority. Yeah, we need a wall drill. Without the wall drill, we will actually run out of wood. Not in the not too distant future, actually. Okay, we've got people sorted out. A lot of people are going into that. We got 2 engineers and we've got 40 kids now. So yeah, our child shelters are once again not up to the job. There we go. Let's get that sorted out so we can actually get some wood flowing from there. And we'll need to find the funds for an additional shelter. Sooner rather than later. Yeah, just got to wait for the people to wake up and realise there's a road that needs to be built out here. Oh, there they go.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
Okay, we got cold. The cookhouse is chilly. The gathering post is also chilly. Let's turn on the heat in the gathering post and the cookhouse. And the... Yeah, so the outlying facilities need the heat now. You're also on extended shifts, my boyo, and I'm going to send people out there to start gathering material from you.
Get to work.
You're getting a little bit of wood,
There's plenty to do.
but mostly we're just gathering from this lumber mill now. Actually, you know what? We don't need the engineers over here. Send them to the lumber mill too. As soon as we get the resources, I'll pull them back to go do tech. But right now, not required. At all. What time? Oh, we actually just passed 8 o'clock. Yeah. Unfortunately, the start of the stream was a bit spotty. And it seems to be something on Twitch's end, because Twitch chat has been broken the entire way through the stream, as shown by the fact that no one has ever actually spoken in the Twitch chat. But that's just how it goes, unfortunately. Still, we are back in Frostpunk, and we are on the final included scenario at the game's release, so we might actually wrap up this particular stream series this week, and so we'll have to replace it with something else. Honestly, it feels pretty good to be doing stream series in this format. That's why I was trying it. But still, gotta call it there. So, this has been Iron Mark 3. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying the show, and we've made a start, but next stream we'll be continuing with the refugees scenario, trying to help the poor and oppressed of London find a new home in this cold and barren world. So yeah, see you all later.